Orange County Executive Steve Newhouse doesn't think protests work. I don't know about you, but that sounds like a challenge to me. So here's what you need to know. Number 1, Orange County has an agreement with ICE to house detainees at Orange County Jail. Number 2, Orange County's executive needs to work with the legislature to pass a really important bill, one that will prohibit new prisons and detention centers from opening up in Orange County. This would include the proposed ICE facility at 29 Elizabeth Drive in Chester, New York. Only Steve Newhouse can end the current contract between Orange County and ICE. And Steve Newhouse's cooperation is needed to pass an emergency ban on new prisons and detention centers. So from now until Mr. Newhouse ends the contract with ICE and publicly pledges to sign legislation to prohibit new prisons and detention centers, you watching us, should send Mr. Newhouse an ice scraper. Don't go buying one from Lowe's or Home Depot, though. Both companies are supporters of the Trump regime, and true patriots boycott supporters of the Trump regime. Instead, I want you to go to your local hardware store, find the most inexpensive ice scraper you can, and put it in the mail. You can send your ice scrapers to Orange County Government Center, care of County Executive Steve Newhouse, 255 Main Street, New York, 10924. And if you do this, please don't forget to take a picture and send it to us here at the Monroe Gazette. Our email is bj@monroegazette.com. Gazette has one Z and two T's. bj@monroegazette.com. We'll share some photos as we receive them, and let's see how Mr. Newhouse feels about the power to people now.
They literally risk their lives.
Business owner Tiffany Maurice is anxious to learn ICE has been operating an office at this building on Route 300 for the last 3 months, considering that ICE opened 2 other offices in the New York City area and is trying to put a detention center in nearby Chester. She wonders what's next. Maurice says ICE agents were aggressive during a recent visit to her apartment building.
They showed me pictures. They showed me pictures of kids. And then they requested me. When I say, no, I haven't seen those people in this building, they say, well, how long have you been here?
It's good to be with you. I'm Christine Johnson, and right now at 6, there is opposition building in Orange County, where ICE plans to buy a warehouse, apparently to use as a detention center. Tony Aiello has more now on the proposal and the pushback from residents.
It's the talk of the village of Chester and Orange County.
I absolutely am concerned about it.
I don't think an ICE detention center is the right, not here, no.
This former auto parts warehouse on Elizabeth Drive, which used to employ 100 workers, may be used to house hundreds of people arrested by ICE, although the agency has not confirmed plans to the media or local leaders.
I run this county. Nobody's called me about this.
Republican County Executive Steve Newhouse says he learned about the possible detention center when ICE filed a required environmental notice, stating intent to rehab the warehouse and create an outdoor space for recreation. The Washington Post reports it is part of an ICE plan to detain up to 80,000 people in warehouses. The Post identifying the Chester site as one of 16 smaller centers, each designed to hold 1,500 people. Carol Levitsky told me she thinks it's a legitimate use of the building.
If they need a place to put the people, that would probably be a good place.
But the county executive fears a detention center will become a magnet for protests.
Look, I'm concerned that this is just going to create the chaos that you see on TV. I think that's what my residents, regardless of where they stand on immigration or what's going on, they don't want this happening in our hometown.
There were peaceful protests Monday night at the village board meeting, but little in the way of confirmed information. ICE has not formally outlined plans or answered media requests for comment. Tony Aiello, CBS News, New York.
There have also been protests in Roxbury in Morris County, New Jersey, where ICE reportedly has plans for a detention center there as well.